Hi, I'm FFT1093 and I'm going to introduce to you about the buffalo's digestive system. The cattle digests grasses in the forestomach or rumen. The forestomach is positioned between the esophagus and the main stomach, which is the abomasum. The forestomach has three parts, which is the rumen, that act as large fermentation part. The inner surface is covered by papilla, and the second one is the reticulum that sorts particles into those that need more digestion or are ready to be moved down the GIT, which is the honeycomb inner surface. And the third one we have the omasum, which is in charge of fluid removal, full of leaves that enhance water and nutrient absorption. Ruminants can regurgitate and rechew the grasses. This is called chewing their cud. This process allows further digestion of those tough grasses and hays.
For my part, I will explain about esophagus. The esophagus is connecting from the mouth to the stomach in body. It contains muscles to help move the food along. For buffaloes, it is normal for food to travel both to and from the stomach through the esophagus. First of all, the food will go down the esophagus to the stomach. When the cows swallows the plant materials and food, it will go down through the esophagus to the rumen. The esophagus performs the swallowing action through waves of muscle contraction and also moving the feed down. Esophagus has a significant function, which is that can move feed from the mouth to the stomach or from the stomach to the mouth. Then a buffalo needs to swallow food well to make it back up to the mouth for further grinding.
Okay, we go to the mouth of buffalo. Okay, buffalo begin their digestion process by chewing and swallowing their food. The first step in the digesting process begins in the mouth. The purpose is to transport food and water to the esophagus. Additionally, the salivary glands release a watery mucus containing fluid that is secreted all along the git to aid motility. Buffalo do not chew their meal entirely, instead consuming or gulping as much as they can before swallowing it. Buffalo will graze by wrapping their tongue around plants and pulling them into their mouths for mastication. They chew first with the lower jaw muscles working against a hard metal plate on the front part upper palate. Then second with the molar breathing plant material down further. Chewing stimulates saliva production and the saliva mixes with plant matter before the animal swallows. Saliva contains enzymes capable of breaking down fat and starch and help to buffer the pH level in the reticulum and rumen segment of the stomach.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Azul Izafi and my message number is F21A115, and today I want to talk about the rumen. The rumen is the largest stomach compartment and consists of several sacs. It can hold 35 billion or more of material depending on the size of the buffalo. Because of its size, the rumen acts as a storage and holding bed for feed. The rumen has a keratinous stratified squamous epithelium. It is non-glandular and has no lamina macularis. There are two thick layers of tunica macularis, the inner circular and the outer longitudinal. The interior surface of the rumen forms numerous papillae. After the buffalo finish eating, the food is brought up and rechewed. This is called rumination. The rumen is an aerobic environment, means no oxygen is present. The feed is exposed to microbes such as bacteria, protozoa and fungi. These microbes attack and feed particles, and by enzymatic action, the components are broken down and used for their own metabolism, growth and propagation. Large particles will become smaller and eventually be transported to the reticulum and further on. The buffalo has slower rumen movement than cattle, which leads to a slower rate of ingest outflow. Normal pH is between 6 and 7 depending on the feed and time of feeding. Next, the reticulum. The reticulum is the second segment of the stomach. The reticulum is a pouch-like structure in the forward area of the body, close to the heart. The tissue in the reticulum form a network similar to a honeycomb. It sits underneath and towards the front of the rumen, lying against the diaphragm. Ingesta flow freely between the reticulum and rumen. Heavy and dense feed and metal objects eaten by the buffalo drop into this compartment. Nails and other sharp objects may work into the tissue and cause hardware disease.
Good day, Prof. I'm Charlie. So today I would like to talk about the oomosome of buffalo, which is a ruminant. This is how oomosome look like. What is a oomosome? It's a tubular organ that connects the oomosome with the small intestines. It is the fourth chamber of buffalo, or also known as true stomachs, because it is similar with the monogastric animal stomachs. It releases hydrochloric acids and digestive enzymes, which is pectinogens that needed for digestion of feeds. It also receives digestive enzymes secreted from the pancreas, such as pancreatic lipids. This secretion helps prepare protein for absorption in the intestines. The ovomosomes also secretes mucus that protect its wall from acid damage. So how do the food enter ovomosome? It happens when the buffaloes cough up a bit of menstrual food, which is curd that's stored in the first two stomachs. The buffaloes then chew the curds before swallowing it again. The curds then enters the third and fourth stomachs, which is the oomosome and ovomosome, where it is fully digested. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hi guys, it's my turn to explain the buffalo digestive system about the oomosome. And my name is Lim Sian from SPH. Okay, first, what is oomosome? The oomosome is the third compartment of the stomach in buffalo, and it full of floated tissue, and oomosome also in spherical shape, and it located to the right of the rumen and reticulum, and oomosome also called in maniply or book. The next function of the oomosome. The function of the oomosome is absorb residual variable fatty acid and bicarbonate. The oomosome also produce a grinding action on the feed and remove some of the water from the feed. Flap to press rapidly through the canal but for matter to be retained between the oomosome leaf. Gravity contraction knock the bacteria out of the leaf and into the oomosome. And that's all from me. Thank you.
The small intestine of buffalo. The duodenum, jejunum, and ileum are the three main parts of the small intestine, which work together to complete the major of digestion process. In duodenum, the section connected to the stomach, secretion from the gallbladder and pancreas meet with the partially digested matter. This process balances the pH in the intestine, ensuring the digestive enzyme work correctly. The jejunum section is aligned with small finger-like projection known as villi, which increase the intestinal surface area and absorb nutrients. The ileum absorbs vitamin B12, bile, salt, and any nutrient that pass through the jejunum. At the end of the ileum is a valve, preventing any backward flow of material throughout the small intestine. Muscular contraction moves the matter forward.
And we have the large intestine as the last section of the tract that undigested food pass through. Microbes digest some undigested food here. The main function of the large intestine is to absorb water from material passing through it and then excretes the remaining material as feces from the rectum. The cecum is a large blind pouch at the beginning of the large intestine, approximately 3 feet long, with a 2-gallon capacity in the mature cattle. The cecum serves little function in a ruminant, which is to break down some previously undigested fiber. The colon is the site of most water absorption in the large intestine.
So, for conclusion, digestion is important for breaking down food into nutrients which the body uses for energy, growth, and cell repair. The ruminant digestive system is uniquely efficiently, such as buffalo, to use high rotation feedstuff and including forage. Anatomy of the ruminant digestive system for buffalo includes the mouth, esophagus, the rumen, the reticulum, the oomosome, albumosome, small intestine, and large intestine. All of these parts have their own role and significant function to digest food from the buffalo bodies. Thus, by understanding the digestive system, it can help the farmer and student become more efficient in feeding and have a better understanding of animal health. That's all from me. Thank you.